Good evening everyone and welcome to another tournament stream. Woo! Today I will be streaming the final round of the round robin for you and we are in for a treat. We're going to be watching Aqua versus EG. They're both definitely through, so I'm not really expecting the most serious forms of gameplay, let's say. But first, a little bit of house cleaning. There is a 3-minute delay on the stream. That is to avoid any stream sniping happening. You can talk whatever language you want in the chat as long as you're polite and civil. And last but not least, there are no rewards for watching the stream aside from the epic gameplay that you get to see. Even though, like I said, I'm not thinking that the gameplay is going to be entirely serious. So basically, Rejects, Aqua and EG are all through. And then it's going to be either Appa or Ikra, because the thing is that they're up against one another. So basically, whoever wins that matchup between Appa and Ikra is the one that is through to the top 4. So that's going to be so much pressure on them. And for the rest, it honestly doesn't matter anymore. They have no chance of making top 4, or they're already in it. So like I said, Rejects, Aqua and EG are all through. So yeah, we're just going to have matches for fun. Should definitely be lovely to see all the same. Just waiting for the room to drop below 3 minutes before we go in, because otherwise people might be able to see each other's lineups. And yeah, not much else to say. It's been definitely an interesting season so far. And honestly, it always feels weird when a season has ended for me, but this is my last stream for this season, so there's that. Which on its own, I don't mind, but it's always a bit weird because like the game kind of dominates a lot of my life, and especially during tour seasons, there's a lot of work that goes into streaming, but also with the not the organizing of the tournament, but organizing like the streamer things around it and collecting replays and lots of things around it. So there's actually like a lot of time goes into the whole streaming business. Of course, that's not nearly as much time as goes into playing these kind of things, because actually when you are in a team like this, people actually have to, like, they have to train and they have to talk tactics, and then they have to try the tactics and they have to train against other teams and everything, and it's just so much time goes into it. Also, there's a bullion on EG's side. Basically, the thing is that they've gone with EG has gone with the P names, and so that's why you have Pinchester and you have Pamantha and Pariane Grande and Perrault and Poljan and Pico and Palfer. And I'm pretty sure that Poljan is a word pun for Toljan, who is of course a lovely tournament manager. But yeah, less than 2 minutes to go now. We are starting it off on Alpenstadt. And yeah, now we're just waiting. Basically, some of the people on Aqua's side changed their names today, and I've actually like learned how to pronounce those, so that's going to be fun, because the grill that you see in the middle, that's Petrushka, and below them is Danushka, and there's also a Venushka somewhere, but I'm not seeing them yet. Petrushka is now in the lineup. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen here. We see Aqua taking a grill, 2 121Bs, 2 VK72s and FE4202. Potentially a batch at 4 wait to say, oh, another FE and another 121B. That's a lot of speed with a little bit of German steel. Yeah, that's the thing though. It's Agassi just said, since only Appa vs Ikra matters really, I'm expecting the other teams to get rather experimental today. That's exactly the thing. Like, you can use this to try things. You can also use a match like this to just derp around. You will still play, you will still try to win, but you will do funky, weird stuff. We have seen games where you had like 6 or 7 VK72s, something like that. In the meantime though, we see rather serious lineups from semi-serious lineups from both these teams. EG now taking 2 mice and STB, 2 IS7s is Steve and an AMX54. It is only a best of 7, that means that the first team to reach 4 victories is the one that gets the points. Like I said, no pressure for either of these teams, they're both through already. And just let's have a look. Should be fun. Nothing too exciting. But I'm hoping that we'll get to see some fun play. Because this is the thing though, and I'm gonna get a little bit nostalgic. Between these two, these are kind of the teams that I streamed the most over the years. Because we have EG on one side, and we go back many, many years. But on the other side, the name might not be as new as others, but most of the team is. And quite frankly, Zerd, who is Petrushka, who is the grill. Are they going to do a boost? Yes, they are. They're actually... That's not quite how it works, but we'll see. But yeah, Petrushka, he's basically... I've been following his team and his work since the beginning of the tour scene. And the grill is almost up there, and he does manage to get up there. And old school might... No, he doesn't go up there. Money on this is now pulling back. Well, not pulling back, but just turning around again. Using the speed boost to get places fast. A has been kept. B is being kept. Petrushka is not spotted yet. Money is getting tracked, gets turned around, loses a whole lot of HP very, very quickly. And they're now focusing on Pariane Prande. General gets set on fire. That's not going to be helpful to him. Basically, they're just bullying now. And I do kind of have to be careful, because Money is not looking too healthy. And General is now losing quite a bit of HP as well. Oof, there goes Money. There goes General. Pariane Prande is still alive. Old school is almost gone. And that is almost 3 guns gone for... Nice hit by the grill there. Who has actually been spotted, lost a lot of health very, very quickly there. He's being absolutely farmed to death. This is... Okay, so... Before I was talking to Old School about the matches tonight. And he said that they had a 200 IQ plan. I'm kind of reckon that this was it. Corbin goes down. And now there's just one lone Spitfires. All alone. Bouncing on the mouse. Utterly doomed. Gets farmed and killed by Pico. And EG has 1k points and a 7-0 victory. Oh my god, yeah, that was 200 IQ. And I'm only describing it that way because they described it that way. So then I can have a laugh about it. But like I said, I'm not expecting serious gameplay here. I'm expecting fun gameplay because honestly, it doesn't really matter for them. The only thing that one thing that matters is who they're up against. But kind of like, if EG is third and Aqua is second, then they're up against each other. And if EG is second and Aqua is third, then they're up against each other. So I'm not actually know whether or not it matters at all. It kind of depends on, let's have a quick look, what happened between... Oh, no, that's not the one. What happened between... Aqua lost, but they won from EG. So if Appa is through, then they might be third rather than fourth. And Ikra lost to both teams, so then they would definitely be fourth. So if Ikra wins, then these two will definitely face off against one another. And if Appa is through, then I believe it... Yeah, then it might change who they're up against in the final stages. So now with 20 seconds left to go, we see Petrushka in the Forge. We see 4 AMX 50Bs. A Forge, another one in the hands of Spitfires, and an AMX 30B, because why not? And on EG's side, we see 2 mice, 2 IS-7s, 2 Steves, and a 1-3-2-1. Chinese light making an appearance. Like I said, there's not like serious gameplay to be had here, and it's fine. It's honestly like You can try, you can derp around. It doesn't matter. You're both through to the top 4, so it only matters who you're meeting first in the top 4. So let's see. All the AMX 50Bs, that is interesting on its own though, because the thing is that if they are up, if they can all land their clips together, then it makes for very interesting gameplay. At the same time though, they're very, very juicy. Way to success, blind shooting the bush that actually Pariana Prande is in. Way to success does get spotted there. So he knows that someone is there and he actually takes a big hit there. Base B is being kept. Petrushka immediately losing quite a bit of HP. Spitfires and Money joining him. They are trying to get the shots in. Way to success is being set upon. Spitfires pulling back Petrushka. Now getting some shots in there. Way to success is almost gone. If all these clips go in though, I think Money just accidentally hit the reload button too much. Pinchester, not looking too healthy. But he bounces. Ghosty not going for the kill. Way to success gets taken out. There you go, there goes Pinchester as well. We have Cobben, who's trying to deal with the Foshes, but is now about to get farmed. My laptop is acting up a little bit, sorry for that. So the camera work is a bit wonky. Money goes down. Pamantha. He's in trouble. Nice bounce there though. Cobben tries to survive, is not going to survive for more than a split second longer. And there he goes, Pariane Prande. Losing HP quickly as well. It is 3v4. 3v2. Ghosty and Old School. Still alive and kicking, but not for long. Old School is going down very quickly. Alpha takes him out. Palfar, sorry. And Ghosty now all alone. Being farmed. Does not even get to shoot. Pariana Prande takes him out. I'm gonna basically push this one off to the 200 IQ games too. And can you just, I mean, when I imagine voice with these teams now, I just can just imagine them having a laugh and just not taking it too seriously, and that's a good thing. One and a half minute left. We're moving on to Rockfield. And we now see Petrushka in the Spaghetti 65, which is honestly pretty much my favorite tank in the game. We see EG now joining in on the fun, taking AMX 50Bs and a poop bomb and DVPs. Oh. This is a laugh though, I love that. I think, yes, it's top 8 and matches should be like super serious, but when there's no pressure anymore, then you can do weird funky things like this. So EG is getting ready with 3 AMX 50Bs, 3 TVPs and AMX 54. And on the other side we see an LC, a Badger, a 121B, an AMX 50B, a 121, an IS-7. And let's see, Palfar goes offline, that's not good. Oh god, full Death Star team, that would be amazing. Or full Spaghetti, it could be fun. I don't think it will work, but it could be fun. Spaghetti's been taken out. Now we see a Chieftain, an IS-7, a T-57 Heavy, a Badger, a 121B, a Carol, and potentially no tank. Oh, split second! Honestly, Cobben. Really? That was way too close. Don't do that. And let's see, gorgeous camo on the 121B. Main reason I got it in the past. Because she just looks phenomenal. And when you're a gold noob, you want pretty things. Aqua. Heading towards the base A section. EG. Heading towards the base C section. All the clippers though. Ooh, people getting spotted. Ghosty is visible. Manages to not get shot at though. Petrushka letting him pass. And we have the Carol, who now has his 4 shots. Way to success. Actually got spotted there. That's interesting. Polyan shooting from base B. No one's lost HP just yet. And I like how you got like totally random, very, very random lineups. But then you get like this serious starting gameplay. Ghosty got spotted. Oh boy, I'm taking huge hits here. And Ghosty is capping base B. But now we have Palfar and Pubrol heading into the hills. They've been spotted. Cobban takes a bit of a hit there. AMX 50Bs are arriving. Oh, Spitfire gets dragged there. Barely manages to get out alive. Pico takes some hits. Now we have Ghosty in trouble. He can't pull back, he can't push forwards. He is pushing forwards, but that's only because he's got no choice. Badger is going down. Might still get a shot in. Way to success is gone. Polyan not looking too healthy. Big hits into Palfar. Pariana Pranden not looking too good. Oh, but he still takes out Ghosty before going down himself. And Aqua is still a gun down. Pico goes out. Money loses a whole lot of HP very quickly. Petrushka also not looking too healthy. There goes Money. There goes Polyan. There goes... Oh, Petrushka actually gets ammo rack. That's just mean though. They already gunned down. Now Pamantha. Oh, Cobban survives by a hair. There goes Spitfires. Old school. Needing that kill shot. They do get that. But now basically Pinchester is going to go down. And I mean, if they survive... They still have a chance. As long as Cobban doesn't get clipped, but that's the thing. That AMX is going to reload. And that AMX knows how to use Premo. 965. Oh, Aqua wins this game by dropping down. This is absolutely nuts. Well played by Cobban, not gonna lie. What a weird game. Ah, glorious. This is nuts, honestly. All about the kills, all about the bases. That base B cap in the end gave Aqua the win here. Oh, nuts. So now we're getting ready for the second game on Rockfield. And we see EG taking a Leo, a Batchat, 2 AMX 50Bs. And let's see what else they're gonna take. Oh, we see an E3 making an appearance now. And a Badger. Let's see, will the E3 stay or will Pariana Prande take something else? We see an object 140, an object 260, a 5. Well, this is interesting. 2 E50Ms for Aqua, together with an object 140, a 5A, a grill, an LC, and MX54. Versus 2 MX50Bs, a Batchet, a Hori, a Yo, a 113, and a Badger. You guys rock, honestly. Oh, this is the thing though, like, yes, tours are serious business, but like I said, when there's no pressure on it anymore, they do random stuff like this. And it's hilarious to watch. And it's so funny, and at the same time, you still see them play serious. They're still playing to win. They're just going a bit YOLO, and they're going for the bases, and basically, they're still very pro players. They're just not taking meta tanks. And it's just, it makes it so fun to watch because it's very different. You don't get this kind of gameplay anywhere else. Also, highly curious how those E50Ms are going to be doing. Let's see. 5A. Lacking the dragon camo. Heading towards the base A section. Pamantha. Going for a spot. Meets the 140. Takes a little bit of a hit. Before wanting to not be there anymore. Ooh, manages to not get hit by those two. Way to Success and Pinchester both take a bit of a hit. No bases have been capped yet, but base C is about to be capped. And Danushka takes a hit as he goes up into the hills. Pinchester takes another one. And now we have Bojan taking some... Oh, Mariana Prande losing quite a bit of HP, but so does Petrushka. Base A is getting capped. This almost feels like a random match, to be honest. General pushing in quite far. Seeing Parole. Now in trouble. Oof. Gets stuck against the rock. That's not gonna help him. Doing 95 damage. Lost a whole lot of HP. Now getting farmed from the other side as well. Is basically stuck between a rock and a hard place. Danushka losing a whole lot of HP as well. Old school crossing over. Petrushka. HE Phil is about to be clipped and horried. Not looking too healthy now. It's interesting gameplay, let's say. Parole. Pinchester very low on HP now. And Mariana Prande gets set upon. Spitfire's now moving in. Takes the hit. There goes Pinchester and Mariana Prande. And they actually have the gun advantage now. They do not have the HP advantage, but they have the gun advantage. General is still alive. Goes down then though. Pamantha not looking too healthy. Oof. Petrushka has to be careful. Money now moving in. Money has to be careful. He does not have that much HP to spend. He's going after Bojan. Now Bojan is reloading. Pico goes down. Bojan. Ooh, he might be able to take him out here. There he goes. And now it's just Palfar who is left. Versus 5 guns. That's just too many guns. The way to success is there. Takes him out. In the trusty grill. Oh my lord. I mean, yeah. See, this is the funniest part though. The tanks that they're taking make, well, in a way that makes sense because they're pro players, they can make any tank work. But it's just, it's so weird. And they're both doing it now. And it's 2-2. No match point yet. Anything can still happen. But we are moving on to Mayan ruins. And let's see, we see the object 268-4 making an appearance. A lot of them. EG is ready with a VK72, a Super Conqueror, an IS-7, a 60p, 2 Steves and another Super Conqueror. That's actually like a meta lineup. I'm not sure whether to be proud or disappointed. And on the other side we see 4 AMX 50Bs, 2 268-4s and an LT. To say that this is an interesting matchup is, yeah, an understatement. This has been hilarious and very interesting. And let's see. I mean, the thing is though, and that's the weirdest part, when you get lineups like that, it can work. If those AMXs can clip tanks together, it can all work out. But a lot depends on what EG is doing, where they're going, if anyone is left behind somewhere. And let's see. Also, one of them has the pretty Chronos camouflage, old school does. And let's see, Petrushka. Turning around. Heading more towards the middle section. Going straight into the cap, that's an interesting choice. We've seen it happen before, it can be done. Only problem is that he might get absolutely stuck there. It's happening. Danushka not looking too healthy. Bariane Prande arriving there. Petrushka actually exited the base a little bit. Winchester losing a whole lot of HP there. And now the AMXs are reloading for the most part. Petrushka does have the base. Now in the water. And Bariane Prande is arriving there. Big hit into Petrushka. He is being set up on now. He is going to need some help. Those AMXs are going to be arriving just in time here. They need to make sure that all the shots pen. Bariane Prande not looking too healthy. Pervol. They kind of went for the trap there though. Poyan also not looking. Look at the HP just vanish. Petrushka goes down, but Bariane Prande and Poyan both go down as well. General has to be careful. Is being focused on obviously. Gets tracked. Big hit by Spitfires. Spitfires holding. That's a 2-gun advantage for Aqua right now. Palfar holding. Old school goes down. He's putting back. Winchester is gone. And now it is 3 versus 5. And we have General moving in to help with Pico, but he can't really cross over there. But Spitfires honestly should have him. And now Spitfires is free to move in and take that kill. Leaving it 5 versus 2. General is not looking too healthy. Has to be very careful here. And like the AMXs are not looking too healthy. But this is the thing. This is exactly what I meant. When the clippers work together, it can be glorious. And we're just going to fly over fast. The reason that I don't skip to other players is mainly because of the fact that Windows doesn't like me doing it. Spitfires. Bamantha now. Now we have General able to get some shots in. Now he has to be careful. He is getting shot from multiple directions. He is getting tracked in place. And he wants the kill. He's not getting it. And now there's just Balfar, who misses money there. And there he goes. And the game is for Aqua. Okay. This is it though. Like I said, if those AMXs can clip together, it can work. And it did. Glorious. Oh. 1.5 minutes left to go. We're getting ready for the second game on Mayan ruins. Potential match point for Aqua. If they win the next game, then they've got the point. Whereas EG has to win 2 in a row for that to happen. But we see EG now ready with a VK72, 2 Super Conquerors, a Death Star, a 60 TP, and a Steve. And an E5 in Poyon's hands. And on the other side we see 2 121Bs, 2 normal 121s, 2 AMX 50Bs, and an Object 260. Or maybe not, they might be changing. More AMXs being taken out again. And another 121B as well. "34 seconds left to go. Can Aqua continue this streak? Exactly. Agassi just said, this is the power of autoloader packs. It's exactly that. But it's still insane to watch, honestly. And there we go. Countdown clock has begun. And let's see what happens now. Also very curious to see what the Pariana Pranda is doing in the Pestar. Should I say Pethpar then? Pethpar? No. And let's have a look. Way to success, missing the gold camo. And we have EG sticking together, going towards the middle section, but leaving tanks in spawn potentially. Not entirely certain what their plan is here. Pico gets spotted. We have EG going YOLO. Money loses a whole lot of HP. I'm not. What? Eh? Okay. They are focusing on Poyan. It's not going intentionally as well as they hope. Cobbin is not looking too healthy. Way to success is moving in, but is in trouble as well. The 121Bs are trying to wolfpack, but Cobbin goes down. First one. There goes Way to success. There goes Money. And now I have Old School. This was completely unnecessary. I think they're maybe more or less going towards the tiebreaker here. Old School getting focused on oof, gets taken out. General going to be farmed next. And actually, there you go. Parole still goes down. But it is 3 versus 4. Pretty healthy tanks now. And General has to not be there anymore. And it's going to get chased down. Petrushka goes down. General is being chased. Gets murdered. And now just Danushka is left. And he just got Death Starred. Death Star still full health, by the way. And he is going to land some nice shots in, do some farming here. But he's not going to make it out alive. He does not even get to fire the last shot before Pariana Pranda takes his life. And now the score is 3-3 and we go on to a tiebreaker, and I'm really curious what kind of lineup we can expect now. We are moving on to Normandy. And in 1.5 minutes, we will see the last game of the tour season for me. Well, that I will stream, I should say. Because these guys are both going through to the top 4. But for Normandy, we see 3 121Bs, an object 440, an object 907. Pariana Pranda sticking with the Death Star. And in a way, I was kind of like, maybe we're gonna get like some super serious gameplay now. But then you see the wolf pack that Aqua is putting together and you think, yeah, that's not gonna happen. There you go, a T-22 medium. It's been a long time since we saw those. Goblin now going for a heavy tank, ruining the whole streak. And EG is taking an E5, a Super Conqueror, a Death Star, another Super Conqueror, a Concept 1B, and potentially 2... Oh, no, they're still changing things around. A Chieftain MK6. Goblin back into the medium, but now into the FV4202. And EG settled on a Chieftain, a 60p and an E5 there. Goblin again doing the whole thing with the not being readied up. Going to the E100 split second. Why do you do that? You're making me have a nervous breakdown here. Let's see what happens here. Are they going to Wolfpack? Or are... Ooh, Petrushka switched to Minotauro. Oh, bless them. Petrushka going more towards the middle. We have the 907. They're going down to the beach. Taking the scenic route around. Base D is being kept. Money is going to spot. No one is near the beach though. Pariana Pranda is waiting. Pamantha gets spotted. And Pariana Pranda with the gorgeous Jupiter camera that looks fantastic on TDs. Bigots into Cobben. And now we have the Mets coming up. Death Star just fired. And Pariana Pranda takes a hit. Way to success. Losing a whole lot of HP very, very quickly. Going in very, very YOLO. And he's the first gun to be gone. Which I feel was kind of unnecessary. General has been obliterated. Old school now. Alone versus 5 tanks. That's not gonna go well. I think it's safe to say that this will be EG's game and EG will get the point. Old school goes down. Petrushka still lands a shot. They're steadily being farmed though. Petrushka, like a true pro, firing the reserve shell. There goes Petrushka. Danushka holding, but very low HP targets here. Cobben takes a whole 34 HP damage there. There goes Cobben. Money is the last one left. Lands another shot. Is being chased. And gets taken out by Pamantha. And Pariana Pranda went AFK and is destroyed. Or he HE'd himself to death. That's also a possibility. But I believe that, like, at the end of the game, that means AFK. Oh my god. Which means that EG now has the point. And let's have a look at, do we know the scores yet for the other teams? Is the top 4 known? It might not be. Rejects taking home another point. Winning all of their round robin games. EG and Aqua both having 5 points, and it looks like Appa is through to the final stages. Massive congratulations to them as well. Commiserations to Ikra and Crawley and Imo and TQT. It's been wonderful watching you play this season. And massive congratulations to Rejax, EG, Aqua and Appa for making it to the top 4. I wish you all the very best. I will be watching. I will not be streaming, but I will definitely be watching. Thank you all for sticking with me throughout the season. Thank you all for the lots of fun. Like these days, the non-serious gameplay is really fun. Of course, I do love the tactical and serious gameplay when you see the movements and you see the focus fire. It's glorious. So yeah, thank you all so much for that. And I'll see you all again next season. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you all later. Bye bye.